私の降臨を
おい、お前の勇気を見せてみろ。
影を撃つ。射撃準備。終わらせてあげる。影を撃つ。
相手を間違えた。いい稽古相手になって終わらせてあげる。
争点。
しっかり構えるけ。
悪を見極め、影を刈り尽くす。やっとせい。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。絆。風を
超える。
ほっ権限。みんなは俺が守れ。
飛ぶよ。キラキラ
よっほっとやっ暖炉の火が消えた。
遅刻なんてしてないからね。
キャッ燃えろ。へっみんながそばに。
スイッチーにめよ。契約を果たせ。口封じは
はっはっはっと権限。みんなは俺が守れ。くらえ。
手加減なしよ。ヒトラリー、リツパパ、こうよ。
やっ
じゃあ行くよ。
全力攻撃だ。せ
スイッチーにめよ。契約を果たせ。悪友の
はっとさはっ
みんなは俺が守る。
ヌラリン、リスパパ、こうよ。この同点。同点に。はいはーい。星としん無事キョン。星としん
羽ばたくみんながそばにいてくれるわ。
西洋など無能。ここだ知れ。
命を捨てに来た。やはり
邪悪を狩り撃つ。
やはり暴風でござる。
射撃準備。
どこにいるのかかけてもらう。
父ちゃんの運命は手をつなぎましょう。
容赦は
悪を見極め影を狩り尽くす。影を撃つ。
陛下の恩か。
世界を熱狂の渦に。
千人のご功労だ。
全力攻撃だ。
くだらない消えろ。無能無能。
じゃあ行くよ。ドヨンと進学火炎を。
邪悪を狩り撃つ。射撃準備。
全部丸見えね。夜の気温。
影を撃つ。潔白を証明する時だ。
じゃあ行くよ。
やめて。
射撃準備。と邪悪を狩り撃つ。
無駄だ。くだらない。
お披露目だ。光り輝くがいい。
中風ホームに来た。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
この程度か。
西洋などここだ。
断罪の
わけ山の地。
これこそが知恵の伝道。
影を撃つ。悪を見極め影を狩り尽くす。
じゃあ行くよ。ドヨンと進学影のガラスが。よっよっ
またか。
はびこりなさい。
争点。潔白を証明する時だ。
姿を見。よっ勘弁してよ。よっ
響け格の目。
もう寝る時間だね。黒き知識はあなたにも。
そこまでだ。影を撃つ。
罪のな
歌よ錦となれ。蒼天。邪悪を狩り撃つ。
影のカラスが優也を求め
五感奥義雨描きがたし
影を撃つ。悪を見極め影を狩り尽くす。
全部丸見えね。これこそが知恵の伝道。姿を見手をつなぎましょう。
射撃準備。潔白を証明する時だ。なかなかさ。
万物の教
この香水形は精神と共にあれ。歌よ錦となれ雨描きがたし
邪悪を狩り撃つ。はっ。
真実に耳を傾け。
断罪のな
この剣はわかるかい海ウルコサイ
蒼天。だはっ。潔白を証明する時だ。影を撃つ。調子に乗るな。
姿を
この剣はわかるかい歌よ錦となれ動くべきだ
蒼天。はい。
道はあり、やるか。
静粛に大末となるがいい。
私のお家にいらっし
高き私は下げず。そう来るか。油断した。
懸命と
手加減なしで。
触るな。
全部丸見えね。
見切りました。
油断した。いや
素晴らしき神霊をもたら
行くぞ。
神聖なる恩恵真理が永久に
はびこりなさい。
逃げ道はあります。
神戸を垂れろ。
見切りました。
覚えたわよ。
騒ぐな。いや
痛くしちゃう。
裁きの雷。
静粛に。
あなたも一緒に踊りたいの？一緒に踊りましょう。千人のご降臨だ。
全力攻撃だ。
開演したばかりだよ。
わめくがいい。行くぞ。
まだまだこれから
布
少なくとも観客はいたから。
布はここだ。最後と無駄だ。
中空ホーム。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
消えろ。
覚えたわよ。知識をあなたにも。
騒ぐな。大末となるがいい。
はびこりなさい。
静粛に。
大きなる真理よ。
逃げ道はあります。
私は帰ってきた。
万物の教示神聖なる恩
なかなかだな。
素晴らしき真理
騒ぐな。
万物の教
手をつなぎましょう。
裁きの雷。
神聖なる
静粛に。
覚えたわよ。これこそが知恵の伝。
見切りました。手加減なしで。
神戸を垂れろ。
全部丸見え。
逃げ道はあり。 り切りました。行くぞ。
騒ぐな。いやと静粛に。
あなたも一緒に踊りたいの？一緒に踊りましょう。八方の風、
全力攻撃だ。
大演したばかりだよ。
西洋な布ここだ。
これから
布
少なくとも観客はいたから。
布ここだ。へっくらえ。くだらない邪魔するな。
千人のご高麗が。
みんなは俺が守れ。もう
よっ、何をするんだ。
いえ消えろ。布ここだ。布
お披露目だ。世界の熱狂の渦に。
それ自由になれ。周りを見張って
騒ぐな。大末となるがいい。
聖なる恩行為だ。
神戸を垂れろ。
真実に耳を傾け偉大なる諸君。
油断した。私は
光り輝くがいい。
さあみんなに会いに。
雲の行くごと静粛に。
皆はお前のためにある。
じゃじゃーん。
私は下げす。騒ぐな。
それ
あなたも一緒に踊りたいの？一緒に踊りましょう。
手加減なしよ。口封じは任せたから
大
ね。
演したばかりだよ。敵縁に葬られよ。まだまだこれから終焉だね。アクセル全開。
みんながそばにいてくれれば。
スイッチにねよ。契約を果たせ。シトラリー。
この天下で裁く。レッツギス。私に
燃えろ。
手加減なしよ。じゃあ行くよ。
頭上を焼き尽くす。止める勇気はあるか？
先に行くなよ。行け。
海に私は帰ってきた。マイ騒ぐな。
光り輝くがいい。
さあみんなに会い。
雲が借りなくて静粛に大松となるがいい。
お披露目だ。
マイ
僕をたたえよ。歌え。僕の名のも
周りを見始めてくれ。
私は帰ってきた。
じゃあ行くよ。
みんなは俺が守れ。
スイッチミメよ。契約を果たせ。悪よ。
石煙に葬られよ。
全力攻撃だ。
さあ働きなさい。シトラリン、いつかさ。こうよ。
聞け、太陽の本能を。
お披露目だ。お客さんが来たんだ。ひどいっす。光り輝くがいい。
さあみんなに会い。
風の雲の行くごと大松となるがいい。騒ぐな。
僕をたた
褒美を垂れろ。
歌え。僕の名のもとに。
高き私はさ風よ。静粛に。
お披露目だ。光り輝くがいい。
散らまく惜しみ。
周りを見始めてくれ。
私は帰ってきた。もうええ。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
手加減なしよ。悪用の力を思い知りなさい。
この天下で裁く。知れ、加速。るぞ。知れ。
じゃあな。
高き私は下げす。
お客さんが来た
大末となるがいい。
歌え僕の名のもとに。
さあみんなに挨拶だ。よっ。
リスクは上がった。仮
僕を
高き私は下げす。それはっ
世界の熱狂の渦に。
自由になれ。周りを見かけてくれ。
お道は散らまく惜しみ。私は帰ってきた。
じゃあ行くよ。
全力攻撃だ。
口封じは任せたからね。
石煙に葬られよ。止める勇気はあるか。はっせっ
冒険。みんなは俺が
スイッチ意味ねよ。契約を果たせ。悪よ。
この天下で裁く。死ね。
燃えろ。全力攻
口封じは任せたからね。手加減なしよ。
聞け太陽の方向を。加速すると。
じゃあ行くよ。
みんながそばに。
さあ働
止める勇気はあるか。
伝説の宝物を見つけるべく歩みを進めていたあなたたちは、緊張した面持ちの商人を見つけた。彼女は何かを警戒しているようだ。
説得してもいい？
商人はあなたたちを旅の道へと導いた。しかし、とある恐ろしい剣順重工ヤドカニがあなたたちの目の前に立ちはだかった。
説得してもいい？
剣順重工ヤドカニから得た手がかりを用い、あなたたちはついに宝物を見つけた。しかし、霊気を身にまとった弓刀樹がその上に鎮座していた。
説得してもいい？
ちょっと待った。いくらなんでも植物相手に説得は無理がないかい？
大丈夫よ。今回は植物対話のスキルを持ってるから。あ、ちなみに判定カードは20ね。
いいだろう。弾いた弓刀樹は地面に潜り込み、あなたたちに宝物を差し出した。
自由な冒険、楽しさ無限大。
ようこそテーブルトークシアターの世界へ。 Be swift.
So, Captain, how about it? Fancy a wager on who hooks the first fish?
A bet to start the day. Oh, Battier. Do know how to charm a man. What are we betting? Only a six-pack. That's unlike you, Battier.
This isn't just any drink. I brought the finest brew from Eglertown. Cost me a pretty penny, you know.
Aye, Battier, my good friend, add one more six-pack. Tonight, these...
Ah, look who decided to join us. You've come at the perfect moment. We're about to place a very, very important bet.
They're betting on who will catch the first fish.
Battier fancies himself my rival, so he's wagering his prize stash of wheat liquor. Believe me, that stuff from Eglertown is pure heaven. Smooth, sweet. I can almost taste it already.
Confident, are we? Less sweet in the steaks. I'll toss in a bottle of troop strength.
Ha! A bold move, Battier. Let's make this really interesting. What would you have me wager?
Oh no, Captain. We're not just betting drinks today. Not with the Rover as our guest. How about this? If I win, you give the crew a day off. We all want to hang out with the Carnival's laureate again. And you, Captain, will handle all the chores. Cooking, cleaning, deck scrubbing.
Deal. It's been too long since I last cooked for the crew. If I lose...
By the Sentinel, look at the size of that beast! Ha ha ha! Do we even have a pot big enough to cook it?
Wait a minute. Isn't that Batier's rod?
Well, well, I didn't see that coming. But I do relish a good twist.
What's that? The Fish King himself? Oh, well done, my friend. And congrats, Captain. You just won yourself a day full of chores.
Very well. A bet's a bet. Looks like I'm a humble sailor today.
If you're playing sailor,
Well, who do you think? Feast your eyes on the great fish he caught. I'd say our laureate is more than qualified to steer this ship.
I've got no doubt you'd make a great captain. But no pressure, of course. It's entirely up to you whether you wish to take command. Setting that aside, why not join us for dinner? Trust me, you won't want to miss the liquor you won for us. Allow us to thank you properly for all the help you've given. So, what say you? Will you honor us with your presence?
You must. And with that beast of a fish you just hauled in, tonight's feast will be unforgettable. Right then, I'm off to let the kitchen know what's coming, and to dig up my finest liquor for the occasion.
And I'll be excusing myself as well, Captain. Oh, time to scrub the decks until they shine like gold. Oh, and if you find yourself with nothing to do, feel free to explore. Make yourself feel right at home on this ship. Ciao!
What does the captain of the fools do in a day? There's still some time before dinner. Might as well see what the crewmates are doing.
Onwards. Forgive me. Onwards.
There's still time before dinner. Smiles are all around. Why not wander about and soak it all in? Battier did say the winner would be the captain, but of course, simply put, you chart the course and steer the ship. The crew will be ready to sail on your order at a moment's notice. Might seem easy enough, but there's more to being captain of the troop of fools. These seas are full of thrilling quests and glittering treasures. That's where a true captain shines, leading their crew to uncover lost legends, revel in the crowd's cheers, and sail boldly through the stormy sea toward glory. But none of this is possible without a captain, and the same goes for every member of the crew. Take Battier, for example. He's our best fisherman. Tina, she knows every inch of the sea, and Levito's stories could stretch on to fill 100 nights. Everyone's unique talents make this troop what it is. Each soul plays an important role. Ah, but duty calls, Captain. Oh, time to scrub the decks before dinner, as promised. Dinner's at 6. Good, there's still time. Until then.
Let me be there for everyone.
6 o'clock dinner! 6 o'clock dinner!
There's still some time before dinner. A little stroll could be a good idea.
A bottle of troop strength, just for you. Around these parts, this stuff is as good as gold. Oh, and look what I found while gutting the...
It's split in half.
Odd, right? I found it just like this. It might even be a relic from the old days.
Hmm? Look, there's something there.
Huh. May I have a look?
Is that a letter? Does it mean anything to you?
Yes. On these seas, there's only one legend about Dee. The story of Captain Drake.
I thought that was just a fanciful story.
Captain Drake, the famed hero of Renacida. Legend has it, he assembled a crew with naught but a single coin and amassed great riches from the wealthiest of men. He then embarked on a quest to chart a safe passage across the stormy sea, a feat worthy of being remembered forever. But there was a price. Only one crew member returned, and he had been driven mad. What happened out there is still a mystery. Such tales were my bedtime stories. Back when I had just boarded the Pilgrim sail, with no family and nightmares that could raise the dead, Toscanini would share such stories to comfort me. At the time, I swore that if I ever became a captain, every crew member would come back safe. No exceptions.
Ah, Toscanini, the Night Watcher. You are one of the few who still remembers him. Did he ever tell you the rest? That mad sailor who raved about his captain's coin, saying it would lead to untold treasures. Perhaps it's the very coin our captain here is holding.
Untold treasures, eh? Well, aren't we lucky? If we had the old thing, imagine the riches we'd claim.
Oh, they exist all right. The Golden Captain conquered every sea known to man. The wealth he amassed could give us all lives of leisure and luxury.
Half a coin. Treasures?
Something...
Now that I think of it, I lost a half coin just... Yes, almost identical. There was a man yapping about his value. I thought he was just bluffing. Didn't take him seriously. Then I lost it to Bella.
Bella. Since the pirates started stirring the waters around Raguna, she's been hiring us to guard her family's ships.
Yeah, aye, she's a regular at Trattoria Margherita. Loves their pizzas. I run into her all the time.
Well then, our next stop is clear. Fortune has a way of smiling on us, Captain. Shall we try our luck? What say you? Ready to check it out? Aye, aye, Captain. Our course is set. Ready the sails and let the wind carry us. There she is. Huh. Bella, my friend! Why so down? It's not like you to drink alone.
Oh, spare me the pleasantries. My luck has taken a turn lately. Nothing seems to be going my way. Pirates are strangling our shipping routes. And if that weren't enough, look at this pizza. No olives. Margarita says they're out for a few days. Can you believe it? Even the simplest pleasures conspire against me. And that lucky coin I fought tooth and nail to get. Stolen! Some wretched thief made off with it. I've been cursed ever since. Unlike you, Brant, you could disappear into a fog and emerge glittering like a diamond. If only I could borrow just a pinch of your luck.
I'm sorry to hear that, Bella. But I've got news for you. I'm not the captain today. If you need good luck, you'll have to ask this one here. You never know what the tides will bring, huh? Margarita, 2 glasses of nectar wine, please. And top off Bella's drink on my tab.
Coming right up.
No luck charm beats a good glass of gotcha di divino. Cheers to shaking off that bad luck.
Cheers.
That's fine wine. By the way, Bella, where exactly did that coin of yours get stolen?
Right here in the restaurant. A few days ago, I placed it on the table while I was chatting. Next thing I know, poof, it vanished.
A lot of diners have been losing things lately. I can't say who's behind it, but it seems to be happening more frequently.
A common thief. Captain, I have a plan, but I'll need you to steer the ship this time.
Really? I've only just started on mine.
All eyes on me! I, Brant of the Troop of Fools, have a grand announcement to make.
What's happening here?
Is this supposed to be part of their show?
Friends, gather round. Have you ever heard of the legend of the lucky coin? A coin said to guide its owner to untold riches and hidden treasures buried deep beneath the stormy sea. My friend is fortunate enough to have half of this coin, so we set out to find the other half. The fog tried to lead us astray, and raging tides sought to hold us back, but we did not yield. The coin's magic has led us here, and now we seek to reunite it with its missing piece. So, ladies and gentlemen, if any among you holds a clue to the whereabouts of the other half of this coin, step forward now. Share with us the secret, and fortune shall be shared in return.
Ah, Brant is playing the crowd. A clever move. With all eyes on him.
And then, my friend drove the harpoon deep.
Oh, my
Not even the dangerous fog or those eerie melodies could rattle my friend's resolve. Instead, it was as if the scent of...
He's really in his element.
A lucky coin. Oh, sweetheart, that's just what happens when you drink too much. Promise me you won't be like that when you're older, okay?
Now I'm getting confused.
talking about? Treasures? A lucky coin?
Now I'm getting confused.
Sweetheart, that's just what happens when you drink too much. Promise me you won't.
Captain, now I'm getting confused. Margarita, Constantine, and... Oh, there was a gentleman who asked me for directions. No, it was utter chaos at the time. I really wasn't paying attention. Oh, this is frustrating.
Mom, what's that man talking about? Treasures? A lucky coin? Mom, what's
Now
that man
I'm
talking
getting confused.
about? A lucky coin? Oh, sweetheart, that's just what happens when you
Should I
drink
tell
too
him?
much. Promise
Share
me
of
you
treasures
won't
would be
like that
nice,
when you're older.
but
Okay?
should I tell him? Share of the treasures would be nice, but... Huh? Me? Nah. I've got nothing for you. All right. Maybe I do know a thing or two. Oh, damn it. Oh, fine. I know where the other half is, but you'll have to cough up some payment first.
How am I supposed to know you're not lying just to pocket the reward?
I'm not lying. If that rotten pirate had stolen it from me, I'd still have the coin with me now. Wait!
How was my improvised performance, Cap? Want no applause or cheers for your humble bard? Thank you.
That was a wonderful performance.
All right. Seems like we've got ourselves a lucky gentleman. How about an introduction first? And then you tell us where that coin is.
Name's Swiper. Go ahead, gloat. Chalk it up to a bit of lousy luck. You lot would never have caught me otherwise. But the coin you're after? It's long gone. I barely had it before pirates backed me into a corner.
Pirates?
Yeah, their captain. Named something like Aldrich. He took one look at that blasted coin, started muttering something about a midnight rendezvous in Egla. Whatever they're planning. Ooh, I don't like the sound of it.
Aldrich. So it is him.
That's all I know. If you want the coin, go catch him yourself. Now let me go.
Innocent? You stole the coin from me, and now you dare claim innocence.
Despicable! After all you've done to our customers, you show no remorse. You're off to the Order Tribunal for judgment.
The Order Tribunal? Hey, you can't do this to me. I told you where the coin is. You owe me for that information.
Of course. And your payment will be a one-way trip to the Order Tribunal. May you start a fresh chapter there, my friend.
Move! I'm taking you to the tribunal. You'll be coughing up every single...
An old acquaintance of mine, so to speak. We were banished on the Pilgrim Sail together. I remember he even had a nickname. Quickfoot Aldrich. But he always had trouble embracing our ideals, so he left the troop before long. The next time we saw him, he had already become a pirate. He's probably after Drake's treasure as well, which explains why he took the coin from Swiper.
Makes sense. But what's got him heading to Eglatown at midnight?
Well, that's the part we'll need to see for ourselves. Looks like we'll be burning the midnight oil. Once we arrive, we'd better keep an eye out for those plushies. Captain, look over there. Looks like they're preparing for a grand gathering. As much as I'd love to go over and stoke the fires of their fun, those pirates are on high alert. If our approach is clumsy, we might as well shout, "Hello, we're here to ruin your party."
Agreed. We need to gather intel without being spotted. Let's find a way to sneak past.
Exactly what I was thinking. See those echoes over there? Ha! As the saying goes, at sea abide by the waves, on land respect the earth. This is a plushie gathering, so we'd better fit in with their customs. Come on, Captain. The night has cast its spell, and it's time for the plushies to dance. Let's welcome the superstars of tonight's plushie gathering, Cuddle Wuddle and Lottie Lost. Because a troop can only have one Cuddle Wuddle? All right, let's go give Aldrich a surprise he won't forget. With these disguises, we're perfectly camouflaged. Let's mingle with the crowd, see if we can uncover any useful information.
I'm telling you, it's huge news, matey. Heard it straight from the captain himself.
What did the captain say? Spit it out!
The captain said... Oh, wait a tick. What are you doing here?
Lottie Lost.
Ah, never mind. It's just a Lottie Lost and a Cuddle Wuddle. And you're still shaking in your boots over the flaming return, huh? There's no need for that.
Well, that was an accident. If I run into that returned again, I'll make him pay. But besides, you're the one anyway. What did the captain say?
The captain said, when midnight strikes and the moon reaches the treetops, he's gonna make an offering to that coin. And if all goes to plan, we'll have enough for 5 Raguna cities. 5, I tell you! And when that happens, we'll show those high and mighty city folk what true banishment feels like.
Brant, look over there. There's another Lottie Lost.
No, we're not the same. That's a sad Lottie lost. I'm the happy one.
Lottie. Lost.
She said,
A Lottie lost can't be happy. I've never seen a happy one before. And that Cuddle Waddle looks real strong. Why are you here? Is it for that big bad pirate?
oh, come on. I'm accurately translating everything she's saying.
Love.
Fine, I may have embellished a bit. Don't be angry.
Lottie.
She's warning us to be cautious. Pirates aren't fond of echoes, so she and her friends have been forced to stay out of their... Don't worry, gentle Lottie Loss. We'll do our best to help you and your friends dance freely.
Gentlemen! The moment we've been waiting for is finally upon us!
Aldrich really hasn't changed a bit. Get ready. He's about to launch into one of his Aldrich speeches.
Gentlemen! Do you still remember the day you boarded the Pilgrim sail? From that day forward, we were forgotten and spat upon. But that ends now. Behold, gentlemen, held firmly in my hands, Drake's coin. The very coin that once guided Captain Drake to unimaginable riches. Now I, Captain Aldrich, am its rightful keeper! And with it, we shall claim Drake's riches and take whatever our hearts desire! Hooray! You'll be capping your teeth with gold, and you'll be swimming in nectar wine before long, mateys. As for me, I'll drag those arrogant Raguna nobles aboard like the mangy curs they are. They'll call me captain and beg to kiss my boots. Even that noble Captain! Captain! Captain!
A dream or not, it's wrong to treat people like that.
For this momentous day, we braved the fog of penitence and to bring back the golden fleece and the bell-ringing crab.
No wonder we ran into trouble a few days back.
All our blood, sweat, and tears have finally led us to this coin. Our map to untold treasures! Coin, oh coin, reveal to us the location of the treasure. Grant us the amber key to fulfill our desires. Coin! Oh, coin! Damn it all! Why isn't anything happening?
Captain, could the nearby echoes be screwing with the coin's magic?
Good point! Gentlemen, if you want your dreams to come true, carry on!
Lottie lost!
Enough of your bluster, Aldrich. Can't you see your audience is about to doze off?
Who's there?
Lottie Lost speaks!
It's happy Lottie Lost. And remember those dazzling names, for you are about to witness our might in this showdown.
Cuddle Waddle also speak.
Fool! Can't you see they're not the real Lottie Lost and Cuddle Wallow? They're just humans in disguise! Seize them! Don't let these interlopers ruin our grand scheme!
Captain!
Just standing there.
That's what you're here for, isn't it? Sure! Go on! Once the treasure's ours, we'll feast and drink like no melodies.
Please!
Please! What? Please! Slithering about and hold your ground! Kill them! Over there!
All yours, Captain! Aldrich fled like a cat with its tail on fire, still living up to his old nickname, Quickfoot. Don't worry, Captain. I've got a feeling our paths will cross again soon enough.
Lottie lost!
Well, would you look at that? Captain, I didn't know you were fluent in Echo. Miss, as promised, you and your friends can now dance in the moonlight to your heart's content. Go on, enjoy. It seems Aldrich spent too much time on the sea and forgot the fundamental rule of this trade. Quid pro quo. If you want the sea's rewards, you have to give something in return. Just like how being a captain doesn't just come with rights, but duties too. Every reward has its price, and tricking his men into paying it for his own gain is absolutely unforgivable. Anyway, take a look at this. This map marks 3 isles. I'm betting they're the hiding places for Drake's treasure. Well, who could resist the siren call of Drake's fabled riches? It's tempting, no doubt. But, truth be told, it's not the treasures themselves that draw me in. It's the stories, the legend of Drake himself. What did he face? What mysteries did he leave behind? There's no grander performance than that, Captain. We've come this far already. I'd regret it forever if I turned back now. So yes, I want to visit those isles, and maybe we can uncover the truth about Drake's treasures. That's exactly what I was thinking. Luckily for us, one of our troop's gondolas has been docked since the Carnival. Looks like it'll come in handy after all. Off we go. I'll lead the way.
Onwards.
Here we are, Captain. The port. See that gondola over there? That's ours. Sometime I've sent the coordinates of the first isle to your terminal. Now all we need to do is sail full speed ahead toward our destination. We're nearing the dock. Let's head in.
Forgive me.
It's so quiet, like an intermission. Whenever it gets this still, I can't help but anticipate the next act, and the surprises it might bring.
Captain was right! They're here! Everyone, get them!
Brad salutes you.
Stay calm. Loading.
At the helm! More passion! We can't win! Run! Run for...
There's nothing else in this hole.
Sure there is. My trusty shovel. And some air. All right. No more jokes. Keep digging, Captain. Watch out! Now... Victory's mine! First to the treasure!
Here it is.
It looks like a chunk of amber. Its color is quite beautiful. Remember the amber key Aldrich mentioned before? This must be it. Let's take it and head to the next aisle.
Forgive me.
I can't wait to see what surprises the second aisle has in store.
Looks like the fog is rolling in.
Don't worry. This happens often when you're out at sea. Just trust the wheel in your hands, and trust me. Follow their lights, Captain, and we'll safely reach our destination. Look at those shipwrecks, Captain.
Are those Drake's ships?
Yes. It's said that Drake's fleet sailed across the entire stormy sea. Hard to believe that such a legendary figure could lose his way. But if these wrecks are here, it means we're nearing our destiny.
Wonderful, gentlemen! At last, I found the key! Of course, your help has been invaluable. Do you see those wrecked ships? And with this thick fog, this place is danger incarnate. However... Hey, you two! Stop right there! Yeah, you two! The captain's orders are crystal clear. No one messes with our grand cause. And no one's stopping me from soaking in wine and him from decking his teeth in gold. That's right. All right. Let's show... Wait! We're in trouble. It's They've been returned!
What? Why didn't you say so earlier?
Yeah, we surrender! We surrender!
Same actor, different role. Climax of the show! More passion!
All right, we yield. Didn't expect you to be the Flaming Returned, the legendary pirate who can't die. We don't stand a chance.
You think so too, huh? Oh, throwing in random plot twists like this will only confuse the audience.
Stop playing coy. You know what I'm on about. It's a tale every sailor has heard. No one knows when he appeared, or when he vanished. He was hunted time and again, but slipped through every noose. They say he's immortal, for no raging storm, nor crashing wave.
Look at me!
Not even the sharpest blade can kill him.
That's quite the legend you've built yourself.
Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, strong as hell that one was. Had the guts to raid the Pilgrim Sail again and again.
Rescue missions.
Anyway, he always ruined our plans. Every time we set off to raid those merchant ships, this fiery bastard would swoop in, flames blazing. Beyond outrageous. Now you know why we chose to...
Oh, right. I am the Flaming Returned.
The gold, for the love of gold, don't. Oh, fool. Didn't you hear the captain? If anyone dares to get in our way, make 'em regret it. If we don't give 'em what they want, the captain won't sleep a wink. He'll be plagued with nightmares of this menace. Besides, the captain's already offered the key we found. He promised to share the loot with us, huh? And soon, I'll be swimming in barrels of wine.
Oh, what a generous captain you... And yet somehow these two were left behind to stop us? Well then, let's head... We're nearly there at last. I'm very excited. There's something magical about the end of a journey, don't you think? That's when the real excitement kicks in, just before the final curtain call. So, Captain, ready for what comes next?
Wind guide me, Aldrich. Right there, just as we thought.
Forgive me. Onwards.
Bran, I didn't think you'd show up so soon.
And I didn't think you'd still be here. Where's all that treasure then? Your crew is itching for the grand return of their selfless, heroic Captain Aldrich.
Useless fools. Couldn't even slow you down. Fine. You want the key, don't you? I could give it to you, but...
Ah, I see. You want an honorable duel with my captain. A proper Sea Knight's duel full of valor and...
No, no, must we always resort to violence? See that? It takes 2 keys to unlock. You have one, and I have the other. We both want the treasures, right? So, how about this? I'll give you my key. But we split the treasure. 60-40. No. Wait, I'll be generous. You've seen my crew? Those poor souls. I'm doing this for them. What do you say, Captain of the Troop of Fools? A fair deal. Wouldn't you agree?
He sounds sincere. But can I really trust him? Regardless, agreeing to his deal to get a hold of the other key is in my best interest. Even if it's a trap, we can handle it. In that case...
All right, we accept. Hand over the key.
Here you go. The gate's right over there. Time to claim our treasures. Wait, what's that? You stay here and defend our great cause. Show them the true might of the fool's truth. Farewell.
Well, the gate's closed. Looks like our friend left us with these 2 chop chops for company.
Just what you'd expect.
Here's... First to the treasure! There's an opening over there. Let's check it out.
All paths converge.
I knew there'd be a way forward.
Let's keep moving.
Let me out. That's why I want to leave.
Oh.
Take heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Bask in starlight.
No hope.
Lost.
Is that a picture?
Looks like he's a captain. He's got a scale in one hand and Wait. That coin in his other hand. It looks just like the one we found. One side holds treasure, and the other, a broken heart. What do you think it means, Captain? Could be. In stories like these, there's always a catch. Treasure hoarders love setting traps for any would-be thieves. You know, there are stories about a place at the edge of the ocean. A nation where people use scales to measure everything. Souls, wealth, nothing escapes the balance. Perhaps this painting nods to that. Everything has a price. Classic quid pro quo. Fascinating, isn't it? Maybe even Drake had a sense of fairness when it came to treasure. Anyway, let's keep moving, Captain. It says, "Oh, see, remember the law of quid pro quo. Remember the law of quid pro quo." Looks like to claim treasure demands something in return. Exactly. If we want something from this, ignore that rule and greed will Captain, I know what we need to do. Do you trust me? That's all I needed.
As far as the eye can see.
Ah, my dear friends, what a joy to see you both in one piece. I was absolutely quaking back there. Just the thought of that monster. It still gives me the shivers. When I finally came to my senses, I found myself here, all alone. Quite unsettling, I must say. But look at you. You took down that beast faster than I could blink. Grand? Oh, yes, my grand cause. I'm this close to realizing it, you see. Look, Drake's treasure is right there. So brilliant, so dazzling. But as a man of principle, so, in the spirit of fairness, I'd like to give... Curse? Do I look like the kind of man who fears mere legends? No. My offer comes straight from the heart.
It's okay. In accordance with the law of the sea. This is just a teeny tiny curse. Nothing more, nothing less.
You look fine. Curse! Turns out it's as harmless as a kitten. Oh, I fretted for nothing. Yes! Now all this treasure is mine! Grand cause? My crew? Oh, right. I'll toss a modest pouch to each of my loyal mateys, and the rare. When I left the Pilgrim's Sail, there was only one thing that stayed with me. To chase my desires without chains. And after all these years, I've cracked the code! Money! That's my 1-2 calling!
But everything comes with a price, Aldrich. And now, it's time to pay yours.
What?
Watch out, Captain.
Listen carefully. Climax of the show! Here's to me. Brad salutes you. Same
Leave it
actor,
to me.
different
Well
role.
loaded.
Keep the tears.
A little mishap.
In the limelight. Ow! Careful! First to the ouch!
Leave it to me. Loading.
Epic shot! Let the flames rise!
The gold! My gold! Treasure! I tried God!
We managed to slip away.
I never thought he'd pick those treasures over his own life. Back then, when Toscanini first told us about Drake's story, I said I wanted to be a captain who led the crew to countless triumphs, so that everyone gets to carve out their own destiny. Aldrich just laughed, calling it foolish. He said, "You fool! With Drake's treasure, you can crush anyone and make everyone's life better by force." I never bought into that. For me, it's not about riches or power. It's about freedom. The freedom to sail your own course. That's why we parted ways. He left the troop of fools and became a pirate.
Amidst all your theatrics, you always remain true to your code.
As a captain, you're quite different yourself. Certainly one I'd be proud to follow. You accept your crew for who they are, understanding and respecting their choices. I've had my share of adventures, but I must admit, this one with you has been a breath of fresh air. By the way, look at this. This is Golden Captain Drake's map, a record of his life. According to this, he and his crew did indeed brave the treacherous stormy sea and return with immense wealth, but not without paying dearly. Heavy fog, disease, getting hopelessly lost. Each entry could have sunk an entire fleet. By the time they made it back to the Isle, only a handful survived. Most of them never left. In the end, only one sailor remained, with this coin. Remember what that note said? Remember the law of quid pro quo. I believe it means if you want Drake's treasure, you have to offer something in return. The price I paid for this scroll was that coin. Yes, but isn't it fascinating? A single coin can lead to both dreadful curses and priceless treasures. Who would have guessed that Drake's most valuable treasure would be a map worth just one coin? Honestly, when I made the trade, I wasn't sure what I'd get. I had faith in you, my friend, and the spirit of adventure. This story is far more compelling than the saga of the Flaming Returned, don't you think? Ah, you remember those pirates who said I was always on the run? Every time a bounty was placed on my head, I'd work with my crew. They'd turn me in for the reward, and I'd handle the escape. Well, the rumors spread faster than I expected. Anyway, if you're up for it, the trip back is long enough for me to tell you all about it. So, Captain, the adventures come to a close. Ready to sail back home? Ah, what a journey. It feels good to be back. Paperwork? Why wasn't I warned about this? Jokes aside, you can count on me for that. Anyway, this is for you.
Is this Drake's scroll?
Exactly. I figured it would be a good memento of our adventure. Oh, and due to your stellar performance, I'm officially naming you our troop's honorary captain, as witnessed by this map. Well, that depends on when the next adventure calls. You know that I'll be ready to join you. Just say the word.
Onwards.